You were never meant to hustle your way through motherhood. You weren't created to run on empty. You weren't made to do everything, but to do the right things with peace. I want to talk about the burnout so many of us are carrying and what it looks like to actually break up with hustle culture and live the way God intended. Hi, my name is Katie and I love talking about Jesus and the Bible, homemaking, gluten-free baking, and anything creative. And today, we are going to let go of hustling. The world says if you're not productive, you're falling behind. But motherhood isn't a race. It's not a checklist, and it's not a competition. I am the queen of getting something done and getting it done quickly. I hate to admit it, but I rush so many things. When I first started staying at home, I still felt like I had to prove my worth by doing more. Cleaning more, cooking more, even serving more. When I would feel sick, I would feel bad because I couldn't do anything, and I'd wonder if my husband feels upset with me or if he thinks I'm incapable. But it had nothing to do with him and everything to do with me, how I viewed myself. If I'm not doing the most, then I must not be worth anything. If I'm not creating results, then I'm being a leech or whatever else, But of course, my husband didn't marry me for me to be a slave, always working and doing something. And when God made us, He didn't intend for that either. Isaiah 30 verse 15 says, "In returning and resting you shall be saved. In quietness and in trust shall be your strength." Let that sink in. Not striving, not sprinting, but rest. Quiet, trust. So many moms are burnt out, not because they're weak, but because they're trying to live outside of the rhythm God created for them. The constant pressure to multitask, monetize, stay relevant, be perfect on Instagram, feed your family perfectly, homeschool, volunteer, and smile while doing it all. That pressure is crushing. But Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." That's Matthew 11 verse 28. You don't have to carry everything. You don't have to be everything. You can't, and you shouldn't try to. Let's talk practically. What does it look like to quit the hustle as a stay-at-home mom? Saying no without guilt. I'm tired, okay? I'm tired, and people have asked me to do different jobs here and there for them, and that's fine. But constant work, even if it's part-time, I had to say no on more than one account because I can't do it. And I did feel guilty, but the thought of doing the work, it was giving me horrifying anxiety. Sometimes I can barely cook dinner, let alone eat in peace. I have no room for anything else, especially if it needs to produce results for somebody else. Waking up early, not to work, but to be. Reading the Bible and praying before doing anything else makes such a difference for the tone of your day. Start with peace instead of the noise, comparison, and anxiety that social media brings. Going to bed early. I've been going to bed at 1 a.m., okay? Trying to get things done. And while it's nice to accomplish things, the next day is rough. I still wake up to feed my baby throughout the night. But I went to bed around 9 the other day, and when I woke up, I was able to get out of bed and feel like a human and not a zombie. Letting go of what's urgent for what's eternal. All the fluff isn't actually important. At the end of the day, only a few things matter. Not what people think, not the amount of money you make, not anything, but if I am walking with Jesus, and if my children are walking with Jesus, everything else is secondary or unimportant. choosing presence over performance. My children don't want me to be perfect. They just want me. Instead of giving your kids something else to do while you do something for you, do whatever it is that you're doing with them. Bake with them, cook dinner with them, exercise with them, because they want to be with you. And also, they will get to learn about life by being in yours. Doing check-ins with yourself every day. If I take a walk by myself, I pray and say exactly how I'm feeling, what I'm upset about, and all the things. Kind of like what you would do talking to a best friend, but even deeper. And I feel a lot better after. And sometimes I don't know how I'm feeling. And that's why I created my guided mood tracking journal, to give you space to process your day, pray through your feelings, and recognize what God is doing, especially when life is feeling difficult. Because sometimes everything is too chaotic to think. Does that happen to you? It's easy to just look down at the mood tracking page and just check off the different emotions, and then journal about why I might be feeling these ways. But also to be challenged to be grateful, and also give my burdens and things plaguing my mind over to Jesus. What happens when you let go? You will feel the peace of God return. You will start to hear Him more clearly. You'll become more present, kinder, less reactive, and you'll start mothering from overflow, not from empty striving. Exodus 14 verse 14 says, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Friend, you don't have to hustle your way to peace. You just need to return to the one who already offers it. If you're tired spiritually, emotionally, physically, I want to encourage you to stop chasing the life that the world promises and return to the one God designed. Start with quiet. Start with truth. Start with gratitude. Start with journaling your prayers and your moods. And comment below what's one thing you're letting go of this week to slow down. If this video encouraged you, please subscribe and share it with another mom who's tired of hustling. If you've made it this far to the video, drop a yellow heart emoji or your favorite emoji in the comments. See you in my next video.